And Bonjour. Welcome back to Quitting Weed by Michael Lyons. I wonder if that's a little loud. These are the online video diary entries of a middle-aged marijuana addict and its continuing mission to explore quitting weed and talking about myself. Today is a very special live stream. I have my very special guest NANABOOZHOO from the NANABOOZHOO podcast. GOFUNDME NANABOOZHOO. Bonjour NANABOOZHOO. See, that's the name of the show. Say hello, NANABOOZHOO. Okay, bonjour. And of course, over here we have the lovely and the very talented Natasha. Bonjour, Natasha. Bonjour, Gakira Awia. Hello, everybody. And so coming up later in the show, we'll have NANABOOZHOO, and Natasha and I are going to be discussing whatever comes to our mind. Not necessarily just addiction related or anything like that. Today is the, what do we call it? Well, it's Friday, right? It's the 5th day. I think it's the 4th of August now. And, like a lot of people, I've been paying close attention to world events and hot button issues of the times. I think Trudeau is getting a divorce. Is that right? Yep. I mean, if the Prime Minister of Canada can't keep his woman, what hope do any of us have? So, I thought you guys did a really nice show this morning. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that turned out really well. It had a nice flow to it. We had a nice kind of behind the scenes act breaks. This show is pretty much behind the scenes, everybody. Hi guys, how you doing? Hello everybody. This is Michael Lyons. You know what we should do? What's that? Coming up in about a month, we're going to be doing a live show. And on that live show, Michael's going to be bringing the puppets out. And he's going to be talking about Ojibwe language and culture and how he makes his puppet show, how I do that. But it's really strange. We've got to come up with kind of a comedy routine. So here's us practicing for our live show. Pretend you're in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Lyons. Hey everybody, I'm Michael Lyons, and this is Michael Lyons. And I know some of you are probably I wanted to say everybody, pretend this is the microphone. I want to tell everyone I'm really happy to be here today. I know everybody comes out, and no matter where they are in the world, they all say the same thing. Hey, it's really great to be here. But I am sincere when I say, hey, it's really great to be here. No. That's a bit I ripped off from Steve Martin. You know what? I'm just gonna give it a rest for a second. And is there anybody out there? I really have no idea what's been going on. I gotta quit talking about the show. That looks pretty good. So if you're new to the show, my name is Michael Lyons. I'm a puppeteer and a rock star cartoonist. And for the last few years, I've been producing a live stream puppet podcast that teaches Ojibwe language and culture. And as part of that, if I can lower the camera even a little bit more, we sometimes write songs in Ojibwe. Songs like I wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe. So I had to say, Mina bushki mina sagani batu se jikani bakwe jikan. Mina bushki mina sagani batu se jikani bakwe jikan. Mina bushki mina sagani batu se jikani bakwe jikan. Mina bushki mina sagani batu se jikani. And I can't explain why it's so sad and overly dramatic for just learning how to say blueberry pie in Ojibwe. But it really starts to rock out when Natasha sings, because she's all like, and I wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy. Oh. So I love doing the Natasha character. I won't ruin the illusion by pulling her out here just yet. Because she sings so high and such a falsetto and so goofy that she sings in ways that I'm not comfortable singing as myself. You know, oh baby, come on now, yeah, nah. You know. Other songs we wrote. Where is NANABOOZHOO? If I had to pick. How do we do that? It's a lot better in it with a pick. Where is NANABOOZHOO? Where is NANABOOZHOO? Here I am. Ani neji aian, ni mi no ayami gwech, giga waba min awa. Andi eji aian, andi eji Andi eji NANABOOZHOO, andi eji NANABOOZHOO. Oma binin, ani neji aian, ni mi no ayami gwech, giga waba min awa. No, where is NANABOOZHOO? Here I am. How are you today? I am well. I'll see you again. Leech Lake. How's that go? So I wrote a song about Leech Lake, how to say it in a Ojibwe. Gazagastwa Jamaicog, Gazagasquajamaycog. It's fun when you sing it. Now Natasha's gonna bring it. Gazagasquajamaycog. 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 Jamaicog Nindunjaba. Gazagasquajamaycog, Leech Lake, Nindonjaba is where I'm from. Gazagasquajamaycog, Nindonjaba. It's another one of our tunes. And we have one viewer. Awesome. Bonjour. Thank you for tuning in. You know, it might as well be on AM radio for the likelihood of somebody seeing this video. So quitting weed has been, it started out with just daily updates, a little 10-minute telling the viewers how it was going as a puppet. And it immediately got a lot of views, you know, comparably. And people were very sympathetic and encouraging and stuff. And then for whatever reason, just like the Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO podcast, it sort of shut off. I don't know what happened. I may never know. I don't know. But I thought I'd come on and go live today for two reasons. Just to, you know, stop in for the few people who are following my little journey to let you know I'm still alive and doing well. And then to also kind of promote the Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO podcast. I'm really going to try to come on every day at 6 in the morning from now on. It seems like we get the most viewers then, which is my bottom line, basically. But it's also really fun to get together and see the same people and have coffee. And, you know, we just clown around talking about Ojibwe phrases. Today's Ojibwe word of the day was Nano Geeja Good, 5th day or Friday. And NANABOOZHOO and Natasha discussed the phrases Mino Gigajabe, good morning, and Mino Dibakad, good night. And it's still morning, technically here. It's going to be 10 o'clock. It's Abatuse Gigajabe. It's halfway through the morning. I wrote a song that I've played too much on this channel about my grandfather going to boarding school. I was born in 1913 in the storm of 1913. But then at boarding school I was nobody's fool. Down at Flandreau, well, I grew madder every day. Why I had to run away. And this is no way to live. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna But on a fateful day, me and my brother Ray, we planned our getaway. We can make it to them tracks and won't be coming back. We're gonna hop a train. I thought we got away. Then the cops came and took us back to a leather strap. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go. I remember it still. I saw a whippoorwill out on my windowsill. How could I sit still? I got right up and I walked right out. The teacher said to me, "Where do you think you're going?" Boy, I said, "I'm going home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Ni-wiki way, ni-wiki way, ni-wiki way, ni-wiki way." Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just checking to see if any more people have come in. I'm not entirely certain that that one viewer isn't myself. I kind of think I'm just doing this for myself. Maybe I can use this video later for something. You never guess I was 56. For whatever that's worth. Once I shave the beard, you can't see how much gray hair I actually have. So, nobody wants to watch a live stream where the guy just sings. That's kind of true. Maybe I should just talk. So any truthers out there? Anybody totally ostracized themselves from their friends and family because they woke up from the brainwashing of a lifetime? There's a weird thing that's happened. A lot of people think, yeah, absolutely nobody's watching. Okay, that was one person. So why should I talk about this? Because who cares? Some people call the modern age the apocalypse. What the apocalypse actually means is the great unveiling. It's biblically, it's about a time when the veils dropped and you see the truth. I think that's happened with what the so-called flat earth theory. I noticed, and there are millions of us that have been ostracized, have lost all our families, have been deemed completely insane. And that was part of the unveiling too, where we looked around and saw that our loved ones and people we trusted and stuff actually were so brainwashed like we used to be, that we're now living in, it's like the Matrix. It's like waking up from the Matrix. When I discovered that they had lied, I had always been suspicious of the moon landing, and I'd always been fascinated by aliens. And just as an inquisitive kid and a stoner, did a lot of just philosophical musings. You know, that's one thing about quitting weed, when I reflect back on being a stoner, what it did for me and what it cost me. One of the things it did for me was that stoners spend a lot of time just sitting around thinking about stuff. And so as a younger person, we used to think about things like alien abductions. Is that really what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. But then in 2016 or 17, YouTube, and I don't know if on Facebook, I can't remember anymore, but definitely YouTube would recommend videos of people who are exposing the globe lie. It got reframed as the flat earth theory, and there were misinformation sites for years out there called like the Flat Earth Society that would send out disinformation to make us seem crazy. But I watched enough of these videos and people doing experiments proving that the earth wasn't a globe, proving that, you know, you can shoot a laser across a lake and it goes on forever. It doesn't. There is no curve. Proving that NASA had lied about certain things, thereby calling into question everything they'd ever talked about. You know, it had been proven that NASA lied about giving moon rocks to Amsterdam. That was just proven. But what I didn't expect, or when looking back on my awakening from the Matrix, was, and also waking up from I'm just going to call it a hypnotic spell of all the indoctrination of science and science fiction and media and everything. It was a deliberate attempt, I believe. Is the reaction from people who haven't woken up. You can't get I don't know how my mind was open enough to question my beliefs and then discard my beliefs once I got new beliefs. There are smart people I know, who I respect, who can't not entertain the idea that they might have believed a lie, whether it's the moon landing, whether it was that we live on the idea that we live on a ball in outer space, that the whole story of outer space might be a lie that they had been believing, that they had been taught, that most people believed, at least in the West. But also that when you tell them, no, I no longer believe we live on a spinning ball in outer space. I don't even believe in outer space. I think everything they say about stars being light years away is wrong, is just a straight up lie. I think we've all been lied to. And then also on top of that, brainwashed so completely that if somebody you care about dares to contradict the mainstream scientific theories, you're deemed as crazy. At best, religiously deluded. You know, if you say, I don't believe in evolution, they go, okay, he's a Christian. He wants to believe in a creator, but science has proven that it was a Big Bang. It's like, nope, science has never proved anything. I mean, natural sciences proves the temperature that water boils at, that kind of stuff. But there's been no proof of how far away the sun is. You know, these are all theories. There's no proof of gravity. Gravity is a theory to explain these other theories. You know, why do planets form into perfect spherical marbles that spin on an axis randomly and then circle a burning ball hundreds of thousands of miles away? And they'll try to, you know, part of the spell craft is making up screwed up terms. Well, how many light years is it? Light years? Years is a measurement of time. We're talking distance. No, but in science, how many years would it take the speed of light? Oh, we've measured the speed of light, have we? What are you talking about, you know? But when I woke up from all that, it brought me closer to God, because it made me aware that there was deception in every facet of our lives. And only a devil, only somebody like the biblical story of Satan could pull off something like deceiving the entire world and then turning each other against one another if you discovered the deceit, you know. Yeah, people have laughed in my face. And, you know, I don't take it personally, because it's the laughter of the fooled, of the hypnotized. I feel some pity, but I feel a certain loneliness that I know there's millions of people on YouTube who are having the same experience. But if you no longer buy, you know, what they're selling, it isn't just that you get to step away, you know. Videos like this, if anybody cared. I'm talking about this, I guess, because nobody's watching. There's one person watching. And I know YouTube won't share it, but because who cares? So yeah, I woke up and, you know, weed probably brought me to a place where I was inquisitive enough, open-minded enough, and my ego was at rest enough to where I could accept, yeah, I used to believe stuff that I was lied to about. Now I no longer believe those things. But they say it's easier to convince somebody that they've been lied to than to, it's easier to lie to somebody than to convince they've been lied to. All right, what's the point? Nobody's watching. I don't understand it, YouTube. We'll see if anybody watches this. All right, you've been watching. Nobody's been watching this. I hope somebody sees this. Thanks.